Patricia life here at Papa Toy where President Joshua is
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to announce the arrival of His Excellency Dr. George Manuel, President of the Republic of Liberia.
This is how
located on the JFK Memorial Hospital compound. Folks, keep sharing the video and like other Liberians
Program marking the opening ceremony of the Liberia National Dialysis Center, JFK, Mwajobi, Liberia. The national anthem. Thank you. You may all have our seats. Welcome remarks. Dr. Sia Water Commander, Chief Medical Officer, JFK Medical Center. Your Excellency, Dr. George Manuel, President of the Republic of Liberia. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, Dr. George Manuel. Your Excellency, our First Lady, Madam Claudia. His Excellency, Dr. Patricia, Speaker of the House, the Emperor of Japan, the Hero, the Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe, our Cabinet Ministers present, the members of the Diplomatic Corps present, our international partners present, USAID, WHO, EU. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Ministry of Health and our able Minister, Dr. Mwajobi, and my CEO, Dr. JFK, I'm honored as the Chief Medical Officer of Liberia's premier National Referral Teaching Hospital, the John F. Kennedy Medical Center, to welcome you here to this historic, auspicious occasion. It is indeed a great day. As we enter the 1st of March, we are blessed and honored to also have our dialysis center open to you. It is a great day for the people of Liberia, and we are grateful for the generosity of Dr. Tokudu, Mr. Oligatu. Thank you, sir, for your generosity for making this day possible. We also want to recognize our brothers and sisters from the diaspora, from the sub-region, from Nigeria, Tanzania, that have put hands together with us to make this day possible. We are thankful for the nurses that will make sure this center keeps running. It is a great day. Dialysis first happened 75 years ago. 75 years later, Liberia has its first dialysis, and that is something that is noteworthy. If that doesn't touch you, it will touch those who cannot afford to travel. Those who, if they don't have dialysis, they will not live. So, Your Excellency, we say thank you for making this day possible. We say thank you, and we thank the Almighty. I welcome you all to this great occasion. Thank you.
Mrs. Contina Davis, Program Coordinator, Ministry of Health, who gave us a historical introduction of the project. Your Excellency, Dr. George Mwajobi, President of the Republic of Liberia, members of the 54th National Legislature, Dr. Wilhelmina Jala, Minister of Health, other government officials here present, members of the 4th states, our development partners, distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen. Today marks a very historical moment in the lives of the government and people of Liberia. We are about to witness the opening of the first Liberian National Dialysis Center. This is indeed a testament to the government's commitment to improving the quality of public health services. Indeed, today, Liberia wins. Every year, thousands of Liberians travel out of the country to seek expert care for various reasons. We can proudly say here that you no longer have to seek dialysis services elsewhere. We are opening for business. Mr. President, distinguished guests, kindly permit me to provide you with a historic chronology of the plans and commitments that have brought us thus far. We would first, in this public manner, like to extend the government's profound recognition to Madam Ellen Joseph Sirleaf, under whose leadership these negotiations began. After a thorough assessment of the need to establish a dialysis center in Liberia, the Ellen Joseph Sirleaf-led government in 2014 entered into a bilateral agreement with the government of Japan to build the first national hemodialysis center. Subsequently, a medical team from the JFK was sent to Japan for training in early 2014. Regrettably, after their return, the project to establish a hemodialysis center was put on hold due to competing priorities from the devastating effects of the deadly Ebola virus disease epidemic, EVD, that left our country's health system broken. The epidemic infected many Liberians, but we are told that the death of health workers reduced our health workforce by a little over 8%. One of such disastrous consequences evolving from the deadly EBD epidemic was the unfortunate death of one of the medical team members who traveled to Japan for hemodialysis training. Dr. Abraham Bobo, our dialysis pioneer, lost his life due to the deadly EBD in 2014. For this reason, I kindly ask you to please stand with me to observe a moment of silence in memory of Dr. Bobo, as we recognize his tremendous contribution and sacrifices he and all other healthcare warriors gave of their lives in the fight against the deadly Ebola virus. May their souls and the souls of all faithful departed rest in life perpetual. Thanks. On May 9, 2015, WHO declared Liberia as the first country in the West African nation to eradicate the deadly EBD epidemic. Liberia had to make plans for recovery. The government developed a new post-Ebola 5-year strategic plan to rebuild the health system. This plan included the training of medical doctors, nurses in various specialized health-related fields. As government is continuing, in early 2018, the government of Japan met with the newly elected government of President George Mwajobi through the Ministry of Health, Dr. Mwajobi, and were able to, without any hesitation, welcome the invitation to re-engage and further strengthen bilateral partnerships to ensure the establishment of the National Hemodialysis Center. At this point, Tukushukai Medical Group sent Dr. Milikai to visit Liberia. Discussions were held. The site for the center was established, and plans were made to send members of the team on a study tour to Ghana to prepare them for the task of building a national hemodialysis center. The role of Tukushukai Medical Group was in twofold. One, to train a team of 6 persons. That includes 2 medical doctors, 1 surgeon, 2 nurses, and a biomedical technician. And the second was to purchase equipment to run the center. Through NIPRO, a partner of Tukushukai Medical Group, 10 new dialysis machines, a water system, and 1-year warranty on the maintenance of machines were purchased and sent to Liberia. Due to our need for additional resources, a proposal was submitted to the Ministry of Health, by the Ministry of Health to the World Bank, requesting additional support for the center. World Bank approved our request for the funding and provided the much needed support through the World Health Organization, WHO. It is through this support, over $400,000 from the World Bank, that the team completed the study tour, and the building was completely renovated and extra consumables were purchased. Mr. President, distinguished guests, this is how we got here. Thank you, Mr. President, for your leadership role that has brought us this far. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Mrs. Davis. Dr. Mwajobi, Deputy Chief Medical Officer, will introduce our foreign doctor.
His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia, Dr. George Mwajobi, sir, please forgive me and allow me to stand on the existing protocol. My name is Dr. Mwajobi, and I'm the Deputy CMO for JFK. I have the very pleasant duty of introducing to you a team of clinicians, foreign trainers, whose role I believe is akin to that of midwives for the king to help us deliver a baby, and for that we are very much. We have a 4-member team, and I'll introduce them one by one. They are under the blue tent. First is Professor Ejike Arodiwe. Professor Arodiwe is a professor of medicine and an honorary consultant and nephrologist from the University of Nigeria, Enugu State, and is also an honorary consultant and nephrologist from the Department of Medicine, University of Nigeria Teaching Hospital, Enugu. He's a fellow of the West African College of. He has a certificate in transplant medicine. He has a diploma, postgraduate diploma in health economics and management and policy, and he also has a diploma in theology, so we are truly blessed. He was in Liberia sometime last year for 3 months as a member of the Yale University's Medicine Connecticut Health Workforce Program. His primary goal at the time was to train resident doctors in nephrology. However, he also took that opportunity to train the nurses that we have to do dialysis. He has vast experience in hemodialysis, and he also oversees hemodialysis services at the University of Nigeria Teaching Hospital, Enugu State. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Arodiwe. Next is Madam Patricia Mwajobi. She's actually inside attending to a patient right now as we speak. Madam Mwajobi has been a renal nurse since 2003. She trained as a registered nurse, a registered midwife, studied nephrology nursing. She has a BSc in education, and she's currently working on a master's in nursing as well. Currently, she works at Teaching Hospital, Enugu, as a head nurse of the renal unit. She's also the assistant director of nursing at the same hospital. In July of last year, she did come to Liberia briefly for a few weeks to help train our nurses on how to do dialysis, and she's now back to help us open the center. Next, we have Professor Mwashambwa. Professor Masumbuko Mwashambwa. He's from Tanzania. He's a professor from the University of Dodoma, which is in Tanzania. He also works at the Benjamin Mkapa Hospital, which again is in Dodoma, and is a zonal referral hospital and teaching hospital located in the central part of Tanzania. He's a lead kidney transplant surgeon and chairman of the Joint University Hospital Kidney Transplant Committee, which oversees preparations and transplant services at the hospital. He has vast experience in both atriovenous fistulas, which are needed for hemodialysis, and kidney transplant surgeries. Here, he has been part of the dialysis team and has been working hand in hand with the Ministry of Health, our local Liberian team, and the team from Nigeria to make sure that both the team and material resources are well mobilized and ready for the commencement of dialysis in Liberia. Today, he has a dual role. He also represents the Tokushukai technical team, which should have been here, but due to COVID-19 restrictions, cannot be here. So he's representing them, as well as his hospital, the Benjamin Mkapa Hospital. Last, but equally important, is Mr. Nation Kabwe. Mr. Kabwe is a nurse nephrologist from the Benjamin Mkapa Hospital, same as Prof. Mwashambwa. He's been working in a dialysis center for the last 7 years and has vast experience on dialysis and patient care and dialysis machine troubleshooting. Mr. Kabwe has been quite instrumental in dialysis material mobilization here in Liberia and hands-on training for our nurses. His outstanding advice has helped in team building and preparedness for this day. He too, as Professor Mwashambwa, is also representing the Tokushukai technical team and this hospital, the Benjamin Mkapa Hospital. His Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, our trainers. Thank you.
A big thank you to all our foreign doctors. Honorable Dr. Denton, Deputy Minister, Ministry of Education, who gave us his personal experience. Okay, we come to remarks. We have a video presentation by Dr. Afuso Isaki, Chairman of the Board of Directors, Toshika Medical.
Stay tuned. We're taking a break to be back. This broadcast from JFK. Patricia.
Last section of podcast what's happening? The mental is in the meantime.